Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is CB Harris. Today we're going to take a look at possibly the most lightweight, smallest dump pouch on the market. So this here is the 10-speed dump pouch from Blue Force Gear. Yes, this is a dump pouch. This thing is absolutely tiny. Look at this thing. Let's compare it to a regular magazine here. It's not much thicker, but you can see this thing does not take up very much real estate on your gear at all. It's 3 inches by 3.5 inches by approximately 1 inch thick. So it's very, very tiny when you put it on your gear. In fact, this one is the molle version. They do have one with belt loops that's a little bit less expensive, and obviously you could use the one with molle. You could use it on belt loops, but if you have it on your molle gear, it takes up a 2x2 section of molle webbing, and that's it. So really just about anywhere that you have a blank spot you can put it. Obviously you're going to want it pretty low, maybe towards the back so it's not smacking you as you're running around, but this thing is absolutely tiny. It is made out of a ripstop nylon. To deploy it, what you got here, you have a little tab and you just rip that out of there and you've got your pouch here. This is the ripstop nylon. It's almost like a parachute type material. It can be cinched up with one hand, grabbing the string, you can tighten it up. Loosening it up, you just got to get your hands in there and you can loosen it up with one hand as well. So it actually has quite a bit of room. I'm really surprised at that. And it seems so lightweight that it might not be able to hold up, but you know what? It actually does quite well. So what I have here, I have two 5-pound weights. So we got 10 pounds. We're gonna throw that in here. And we'll pick it up by the molle webbing. And you can see, we're not ripping it out, okay? It's holding up. If you've got 10 pounds in your dump pouch, you've way overloaded it anyway. Because you're gonna be trying to run around with that thing. It's not the way you want to go. But the fact that it can hold that much and not just rip out the bottom, it's doing pretty good. Now I want you to consider that's about 9 full M4 magazines. So 9 full magazines, that's a lot of weight going on there, and it does it without any problem. Speaking of magazines, how many can it hold? Because we want to know how much volume it has. Now obviously we're not going to always just put magazines in there, but that is a good use for it. If you're trying to retain your magazines for whatever purpose, you want to keep those somewhere, but you don't want to put them back in your pouch because they're not full anymore. They're not loaded. So putting them in a dump pouch is definitely a good way to go. So how many will it hold? Let's check that out right now. So what we got here, got some regular steel magazines. We got 4 here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can get all those in there. Alright, we got 9 in there. Let's see, we should be able to get a couple more. We got a Troy Industries little polymer mag. Got a P mag. Let's take this off because we're not going to have it normally. So that's 10, 11. I don't know, that might be just about it. I think there's probably room for one more. We're going to make room. We're going to massage it a little bit. We'll see what we can get. We'll put this other Troy in there. Alright, so we have an even dozen mags in there. We could probably get some other odds and ends, but I think that we pretty much loaded it out to about its capacity. So it will hold a lot of stuff considering how much space it takes. It takes up hardly any space, and if I failed to mention it, it's 61 grams. That's it. That's the total weight of the whole thing. I'll be honest with you, I've had farts that were heavier than 61 grams, so truly this is not adding anything significant at all to your gear. So be sure to check out the 10-speed dump pouch from Blue Force Gear. $45 for the one with molle webbing, $39 for the one with belt loops. Comes in a multitude of colors, including multicam, coyote, black. I think there's a gray one, bunch of different stuff. So be sure to check that out at blueforcegear.com. And remember that your mind, that is your most important tool. So it's always important to be armed with information. Until next time, take care and be safe.